Adidas, you guys are putting out actually some good shit. Let's talk about them.
Sounds great, like live. Yeah. Just maybe not necessarily it. Okay. I'll fuck around with it maybe and try the other guitar. Yeah, what song do we have now?
Alright, what's up, y'all? The battery's about to die. Cool. Alright, let's try and film this. Hopefully the Wi-Fi isn't clicking again like it has done before a couple videos ago. I think it did that, but yeah, don't worry, my hair isn't cut. I just put it up because I'm tired of hair being in my face. I want to take a small moment. I got a shoe that was really hyped up for about 2 days and then really wasn't that hyped up for anymore. So let's just get down to the nitty gritty. This one isn't going to be too long. It's probably going to be parts because I have another shoe coming tomorrow that I want to show off as well. So this is a 2-for vlog. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. I've moved stuff in the room. We'll do a room tour eventually. The house is still getting settled. It takes fucking forever to get like settled into a house. But let's settle in on this review real quick on this. But it is the Wool Gray 1.0. So right here you can see we have the shoe. I got a size 13. I ordered these. I've had these for probably about a week now. I ordered these from Foot Shop in Prague. So yeah, these came out in Europe first. Obviously they are now like sitting on Adidas. So if you guys want this shoe, you should go get it. It looks really good, especially if you're a 1.0 fan. Like I've said with every 1.0 that's come out this year. Have your stereotypical 1.0 pattern. The difference of this one, yes, I talked to someone on Instagram the other day, and I kind of wanted to bring up this topic in this video. This shoe is different than the OG. That shoe is, that claim is 100% accurate. This shoe is different than the OG. It does not have as much speckling in this section as it did in the original. It does still have kind of the wool feel to it. I think that's probably going to be true for the next two shoes that are coming out with the 1.0s. Your burgundies and your olives. I think you're going to have the same type of wool feel that you have on these, and like I would say that like the creams have the same, and yeah, if you guys have them, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, that print is 100% different than what we had. Yeah, this pattern is completely different. Yes, you are 100% correct. Everybody that is on fucking Twitter talking about this, but it doesn't matter. All right. Yeah, so the point of the video, really, as a person, as I said, Ultra Boosts and Adidas and OGs and Retros, not even Adidas, even Jordan Retros, as I was a humongous Jordan fan for many years and dealt with Retros and the differences in between them and all that. And I just want to drop a little bit of knowledge for maybe the people that watch my videos that don't really understand why people get upset about this. It is not a bad thing that shoe is different than the original ones that came out in like 2015, 2016. There's nothing wrong with that being different. The olives, I've seen so many people on Twitter and Instagram just talking shit saying, oh, the shoe's a pass because it's not like the original, but then people will get really upset that if it's too close to the original, because then you get into the resale market and you start fucking people's collections up. But you have to pick or choose with this. You can't have it look like one and have it not look like one. That's just not how this is going to work. Like I said, this shoe is a perfect example of them changing something, and I think they made it better, personally. The Continental Tread, mine's a little dirty. I did wear these recording, but yeah, this shoe is fire. It is a fire shoe. Anytime that you ever try and find pairs of these, especially as a larger size person, anytime I've ever tried to find this shoe in a size 13, 12 and a half, you're going to run to the 350 range. And then people just want to act like this shoe is shit. When it comes out, it's got some differences, and people are like, oh, I don't care. Boost Hype is dead. Boost Hype has been dead for like 2 to 3 years, but the model is still there. It's still something that they work with. I collect 1.0s because I like the 1.0. I like the fact that these things change. But also, for people that were a little more hip than everybody else, that maybe got on this for the first time, it's a good thing that this shoe is different. I don't think it would be fair to, you know, a really high dollar collector that's out here that has the original olives and the original burgundies and like all of these are OG shoes that came out, like the original Solar Oranges, and everybody got mad that the cage changed. Well, the cage changing wasn't a bad idea. You're adding kind of to the roster of a 1.0. I think that that's really how people should look at these things, and they're trying to do more with it, and we unfortunately live in a bubble of sneakers where if you do it, then it's corny, but if you don't do it, then you're stingy. Like, it's just really weird. So, like, people need to choose. Either you want them to make this stuff, which I'm perfectly happy with, or you don't want them to make it. So, if you want the hype to build up, unfortunately, as most Nike SB collectors have found out in the past 5 years, your stuff kind of can, from overnight, go from a collection that you know, maybe put $3,000 into, and then it drops down to like a $300 collection or $500 collection, or it can go the opposite. You can have a $500 collection that turns into a $3,000 collection, but it's really about what you want to do. At the end of the day, I don't think your monetary gains should be the real reason why you get into sneakers. I think sneakers is a lot about personal expression and comfort and technology and just, you know, but I mean, if you like wearing hype shit, I get it, but like, it's just different. We just speak a different language. But I'm not going to ramble too much on this shoe. I love the wool gray. I think that I'm very glad that they came back out with these. If you guys want them, they are sitting on Adidas right now. And I'm sure there's like a full size run of them things. So if you want one, go get it. But yeah, I also was saying I have the olive green 1.0s coming tomorrow, the new ones. I think they called it the base green. Don't know what that means, but yeah, the base green, aka olive green, aka Hype Beast Killers, aka the Olive Garden 1.0s. Like, yeah, they're coming tomorrow. I'm really excited, and we're gonna kind of look at both of these shoes a little bit more. It does drive me a little bit insane where, you know, every time an Ultra Boost gets mentioned, or anytime NMD gets mentioned, even though now NMDs are getting hype again because of the Pharrells, so we're going to see how that goes. But anytime that Ultra Boost or anything like that gets mentioned, Boost alone, all people want to say is that Boost is dead, but you got to drop that fucking narrative. Like, because it's obviously not dead because people are buying it. I put fucking content out on it. So, I mean, either I'm into shit that's dead, and that's fine, and then everybody that fucks with the channel, we can just enjoy this all together, or people just aren't hype on it right now. But it takes one fucking person. It takes one day with some person out here to make that shoe hype again. And unfortunately, that is the root of the problem, is that there's always something new to sell to you. There's always some new product that some celebrity or somebody's going to wear that you're going to like, and then you're going to want it. And then everybody acts like they're cool and they were all on it like 2 years ago. But at the same time, you need to fuck with what you fuck with. And if you don't like what you wear, then maybe you shouldn't wear it. And I feel that sometimes, at least in sneakers, there's like an identity crisis with the community of like, oh, we all love this one shoe, but we all hate this person. So like, I don't know. I just got home from work, so I'm kind of rambling. But yeah, that's just how I feel. Ultra Boost 1.0 wool grays, you should buy them if you like them. If not, don't. So yeah. Alright, so we're back. We're doing another part of this. Like I said, we had another shoe coming in. I kind of got hoed a little bit on FedEx on that. It was 2 days ago. I thought it was going to come yesterday. Nah, they just wanted to take their time. But this shoe is really interesting, so we really do have to talk as soon as I get out of the fucking box. Get out, you fucking shit. Sorry. I digress now. But yeah, this shoe is really exciting. I wouldn't say like I was over the moon about this shoe just because of the differences that I had seen, but let's really kind of dive into that part of this discussion. That is a big part of what we're going to talk about today. Right here we have size 12.5. This is the olive green. Yeah, so you have your 12.5. This is an olive green. This is the LTD. This is the restock. This is the one that everybody was losing their minds over, talking a bunch of shit over, saying that this shoe isn't what it's supposed to be, and looking at that on there, I can tell why people thought that. Yeah, I really wanted to come out, and I'm going to try and get this video out as quick as possible just so we can kind of set the record straight on this shoe. Let's take one out of the box. Let's take both of them out of the box, because let's show you the actual shoe. So the post that people, before I do, let's dive a little bit into the story. I don't have all day. I do have some shit I got to do, but the post when everybody first started seeing these and Adidas had released their stock photos of stuff, people were kind of tripping because they're like, it's so different from the original. It's so, they changed the prime knit pattern. They changed all this other shit. Well, I want to show you these. So this is the actual shoe. This is your actual shoe that we have. This is the 1.0. This is what came out. This is a humongous surprise. There's one reason why this is a humongous surprise. The reason, sorry, I'm trying to get it in shot. The reason that this is it, these do not look anything like the stock photo that Adidas showed us, which is kind of incredible, and I do kind of have an explanation of why that is. So as you can see here, you have your 1.0 prime knit pattern on that beautiful olive green that is there with the darker green, with the ash, kind of got a little brownish hue to it. It looks phenomenally better than what we saw on the stock photos. I'll put the stock photo right here now. As you can see on that, the colors look totally different. The colors are kind of strange. Like, it doesn't really look anything like what I have here. Take the photo away. What we have here, these look a lot like the 2015-2016 pair. But the reasoning behind that is, as we see right here, you can see, you have the upgrade right here with the Continental tread. This is brand new. These came out today. Today's the 22nd. I got these early access because I buy so much fucking shit from Adidas that they let me do that sometimes. But yeah, got these. I bought these for $140 something too because I had some discount codes that I used. And I am over the moon with this shoe. I guess we should just kind of dive into it, but let's put the shoe down for a second. We'll look at them again. So this is from my man on Instagram. Instagram is a hub of bullshit and a hub of knowledge, sometimes all in the same realm. But the reason that this shoe looks the way that it does is because apparently there are two versions of this shoe. When they first started making these things, the production started, and I'll put the post up here. I'll try and get all this kind of explained for people. I just wanted to talk about it on my channel just because this is something that pertains to what we talk about here. But yeah, so in June they started making this shoe originally, and a lot of the pairs, I guess, that got shipped out are from that. Now the issue with that is that the prime knit pattern was actually, I guess you would say, inverted. So the outside was the inside and the inside was the outside. So it's actually a production mishap that was happening with this shoe. As you can see here, this looks nothing like that stock photo. Everything is right. This is a lighter. When the first time we saw it, it was darker, and it was, yeah, as you can see, I'll put the thing up again. It doesn't look anything like that. It has actually the complete opposite look of what that shoe looks like, which shockingly takes it back to the OG form of that shoe. A really good accident that happened. I know a lot of people were really bummed about that when we first saw pictures. Even I was bummed. I knew as soon as I started hearing rumors about these two shoes coming out, and to speak on the burgundies, I'm not gonna get the burgundies. It's weird. I have such weird sports allegiance and shit like that. I'm a Miami Hurricanes fan. I live near Blacksburg, Virginia, which is home of Virginia Tech. I don't fuck with Tech, but I mean, I respect, it's the community that I live in. But like on a sports thing, I can't wear maroon and orange, like that burgundy orange, whatever. That's a no-fly zone for me. But this shoe, I knew as soon as I heard people talking about it that shoe was going to be something that we ended up getting for the collection. It is such a grail. And a lot of people, I think, passed on this release because they, I guess you're just under the impression, because everything Adidas, even on the fucking app, pictures are wrong. So that's kind of a weird thing. If anybody at Adidas ever finds this, you should update your photos with it. But I get what happened. So this shoe, if you look in the inside where your manufacturing dates are, you have, it goes into, it is 606001. That is the manufacturing factory, and the production date was July. So I guess either they put pairs out into the wild to get production shots and to get all this other shit for it, when that actually wasn't the shoe that was releasing. So it's a really odd thing. I don't know if it's just somebody maybe at Adidas who wasn't paying attention, or a manufacturing mishap. I mean, these things kind of happen, but it was kind of funny to, like, I started noticing, because once I took these out of the box, I was like, this doesn't look anything like what I thought it was going to look like. And then I started kind of analyzing it, and then I got on Instagram and saw, like, Boss Sneakerhead talk about it. I saw, I think Shit's Mint talked about it. Like, there's multiple people out there that were kind of explaining what happened. I don't know if those other pairs are out there somewhere. You would think that maybe they'll end up in outlets. That would be kind of funny. If anybody catches one that's like the inversion of what I have here, like, at least send me some pictures of it just so I can, like, see it in hand what it actually ended up looking like. It's an interesting thing that happens. I think that a lot of NMD fans know about this. NMDs have been doing that for a few years, where they would invert the prime knit and it would look totally different. And I think, like, the glitch pack is like GRs that were just like, it's really odd. Obviously it's Adidas trying to be a little more maybe ergonomically accurate, but at the same time, I'm really happy that this shoe looks the way it does. Both the shoes that we've gotten recently, I have right here too. I have the Wools and I have these snapshot, but yeah, these shoes are really good. Guys, I really think that if you enjoy Ultra Boost, I'm going to try and wrap it up a little bit. If you enjoy Ultra Boost, these two releases are really, really worth it. I would definitely say that if you guys like this stuff, like I've always said, you should buy it if you like it, but this is really a shoe I would say, even if you're not 100% on it, at least get it for just, I guess, like, I don't know, it's like an ode to the hype, but it's one of those pleasant surprises, I think, again, that can happen sometimes when even Adidas, who is going back to, you know, most people said it today, you know, 2020 and 2021, there's going to be a really large influx of these updates on 1.0 patterns. I don't know if they'll ever get into, like, the collabs, like consortium stuff. I hope they don't. I think that you really should just leave those alone, or you should maybe in 2021, Adidas, maybe you should get consortium back. Maybe we should start doing consortium releases on 1.0s like the good old days, and maybe some new ones can come out. Maybe that's what really will help your business out with that. But anyways, you guys are doing good shit if you make them like this. I'm really happy with this shoe. It looks like the OG. It feels like the OG. I'm pleasantly surprised by it. I got rid of all my 3.0s because I just don't wear those anymore. I've kind of gone into more of the 1.0s and the Uncaged and 2.0s, and, you know, just stuff that's been coming out that I really like. And I'm really glad that this is one. So I had no olive green shoes because I got rid of the Trace because they were fucking beat. But a lot of it's kind of the story that's going through. A lot of the shoes, if you guys are, you know, following the eBay store, a lot of shit goes up on there because I really just want you guys, if you support the channel, to have an opportunity maybe to get something on here that you like. It also helps me out. It helps the channel out. So just keep an eye on that. eBay store, dhow305_2013. It'll be in the end. I'll have a link and everything for you guys. But check out stuff that's going to go on there. A lot of newer releases when they come out. I try and put stuff out kind of in accordance of shoe releases because that's kind of what I use the store to go and get. So it makes content for you guys that you guys enjoy my opinion about shit like this. I'm going to get out of here. This one's kind of falling off the rails. But yeah, if you guys like this shoe, I really think you should go for this one. You're going to be pleasantly surprised. If you were worried about it not looking like the original, I think this is kind of laid to rest that you don't really have to worry about that. They did a really good job of recreating and updating classic shoes that we all have come to love and enjoy. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good rest of your day. Please just make sure people in your life are doing good. And most importantly, just make sure that you're good. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.